Hello, Wary Wardens. This is Crimson. You're watching some Dragon Age Origins. I pick up where you left off here in, well, Orzammar. That's a funny name. And listen to a bunch of people, you know, just blah, 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 with dwarves. Sometimes we don't care whether or not people have beards. Look at this man. He does not have a beard. He's not even waving his hand, touching anything. He's just like, I like to use my hand like this. And put my head down, pretend like someone's standing in front of me. I'll put my butt there. Would you like to touch it, sir? Would you like to touch me, bum? Huh? Oh, look at that. He does. Hold on. Let's move. Get it. There we go. Oh, it's my inside. There. There. Bless my buttocks. Yes. My Andraste. Alright. I feel yeah. Let's head to the bar. That sounds much more exciting than whatever it was I was slacking with doing. Like, you know, failing to hover into stairs. Okay. I
once drank a thimble of dwarven ale, woke up a week later in Jada wearing nothing but my shoes and a towel.
I don't believe that. I don't think you had a towel. Hi, it's Cora, the Avatar.
I trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
What services do you provide?
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
What would you recommend?
Someone's feeling generous. A round of Valentis Red for everyone. This, my friend, is the paragon of ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
How much are you? It's cheap. They're cheap. This place sucks. Hey, waitress. Can I hit on you?
Like an ale's 3 silvers a tumbler.
Wow, that's... Wait, 3 silvers a tumbler? Didn't I just pay like 1 silver and 20 coppers for the finest... Oh, whatever.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Did you slap him back?
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Yeah, you knew? Yeah.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
Because I'm so much taller than everyone else. And I have a golem and 2 hot chicks following me. One of them's naked because I say so. Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at Tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
Okay. So you vote, right?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Can I make you king?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Oh, so if I make him lose, he'll be in my power, won't he?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Huh. So...
As you wish.
If a king, or, you know, Desher, or whatever weird funny word they made up for it, like, has an illegitimate child with a servant, if it's a boy, it'll be prince, or whatever. If it's a girl, it'll be a servant. It's weird. You seem nervous.
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
Hello?
What? Get away! You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
You haven't seen the true meaning of monsters.
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my arse. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Unbound? I haven't even read that. Whatever. So, if it's about a book that the stuff in the book happens, could I just, like, write in the book? And then he was surrounded by wealth and women. And, I haven't characterized the book. And more women. Yes!
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
I don't like the way your armor doesn't match.
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
You don't know? God, you suck.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka... something like that.
Duka Dunka.
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
Well, Duka Dunka's dead, you know. Yeah.
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Right up someone's ass? Where do you fight, Dan?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
I can get behind that.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
I guess I'll be joining you there.
Lord Harrowmont's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
Blanca? From Street Fighter?
Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Let's just get away from that guy. So, did he just tell me that, you know, a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her because she's already dead? That's like, she's totally alive, by the way. Don't mean to spoil it, but yeah, she's alive. Okay, you say so. Where do I want to go? Let's go for diamonds. Because they're a girl's best friend? Oh well. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pretend that I'm looking for Blanca. And that Blanca went on an expedition. Have some nugs, sir.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
And pay me more.
More out there.
Ah, God. Diamond quarter. There I go to get 3 diamonds. Are castless people allowed in this diamond quarter, or is it just like, you know, you were born to a fancy man? I'm not even talk to you. Or you. You look important.
From
Help
what
me.
I've heard of dwarven politics, I'm almost surprised we haven't seen blood running these streets.
Does that mean we can murder dwarves and call it politics? I would do that.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
You know, lady, I think it's okay that you don't have a beard because... It's because, like, you really pulled that armor off with your boob protection. And, you know, she's got nice chain ties there. It's just... How much? Looking for a date. Come on. Whatever. Whatever. Crier?
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance to Lord Harrowmont.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, lady. Hey, lady. How are you? You look lovely.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Very well.
Stop being made of lies! I think the Blackstone Irregulars and the Mage Dudes are like, yeah, anything around here? Hi!
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Man, I've getting a lot of Harrowmont support over here. I
The
find that...
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest warriors behind him.
Okay. Wait, is that a real... No, it's not a real door. Guards guarding a door that isn't even real? That's a door. Chamber of the Assembly. Can I assemble there? It looks like a big enough door. Poke this noble lady. Poke her. Poke her.
Your service to House Iduken does you credit.
What did I do? I just grabbed that lady's butt, I thought. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, the shaper it. God, why'd I go here? Ah, shape me. Get me into shape. Is this like a glorified gym? 'Cause that would make sense. Shaper it, you know?
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
I would, probably.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to?
Thieves, apparently.
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Probably can't even read. Well, I'll talk to this lady. She's probably much more interesting.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Yeah, could you look up your phone number for me? Just... Damn it. Hi!
Not exactly, but... I'm looking for any birth records from the old Orton Tig. It fell in the last blight, and my mother's family claims to be related. If I'm an Orton, it means I'm noble. I'd have my own house, a seat in the assembly. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
So you're telling me I'm going to wherever that is to find the thing for you?
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Alright. We prove that she's a noble. I marry her. Bam. King. Done. Got this. Shaper. Could you, okay, Shaper. Look at this woman. Alright, there's not much to see. And you're a Shaper, right? Could we get you to improve this shape here? I mean, that's what you do here, the Shaper, right? Just get some more roundness in there, maybe a bit more perky, you know, just fix that up. Can you do that?
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Damn, your name's terrible.
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
What are you, a future seer or something?
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What do you do?
The Shaperit guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Oh, God. Like what is the City of Records, or Records Office at your City Hall, or what? You are a very boring man who does very boring things. I'm reading your books. Well, at least I have, like, you know, BioWare Codex memory. Just touch the book and all of the information flows into your photographic memory. Just touch the wall of memories. I remembered this wall. I've remembered everything that has ever touched the wall. It is nasty. These dwarves, they don't wash that often. It smells. Let's rob them. Ha-ha! The search for the true prophet. I know. Thief! There's a thief, sir! Your search for the true prophet is stolen. The book that says, whatever is not like. Oh, let me read it. Okay, yeah, the book that looks just like this was stolen by someone that wasn't me. Pay me to find it. Oh? Did that work? Whatever. This place is boring as I thought it would be. But hey, we've got a plan for pick a new king, which is a thing you can do if you're dwarf. Yeah, you actually play the start for yourself. I'll get into it when the interesting things happen. I'm confused now. I'm thinking about it. Like, How different can this game be? It's like only, you know, like maybe 100 lines of dialogue out of this however many hours episodes were in game, but hello, Vartag.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
Aren't you a jerk? Or did you just stab that guy outside?
Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
So next time we get a better treaty. You're kind of gonna die if you don't help me. Is that okay with you?
No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight. I believe you, but what are we to do? If Balin followed his heart and sent his men to aid you, Harrowmont would steal his throne. We would defeat the blight and return to find our homeland devastated by an incompetent tyrant.
So?
Perhaps you could prove to Prince Balin your intentions are just. If you show you owe Harrowmont no fealty, I'm sure Balin would help you. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
You're shady as fuck.
Very well, but do not expect my prince to see you as anything more than another ignorant surfacer. I will be here if you change your mind.
I'm not. I don't trust you. Okay, can I break into this assembly thing?
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Oh, are people gonna kill each other in there?
It shall be done.
Hello?
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough. The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
How does Mace the Face guy get elected? I guess that's, you know, the old archaic system, but damn. They let him in there? Really? Hi.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
I'm a guest of state.
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Well, the blight's gonna hit you harder than the death of your king, that's for sure.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else.
Oh yeah, you know, being eaten alive by the Darkspawn, but you know, I think this king thing, you know, that's the priority right now. We should do it.
This is their world, and it ended when Endrin died.
So what do I do?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Ferender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the Assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
You're telling me I have to choose between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. I'm in vulgar this episode, I like it. Oh, hello.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here.
I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
You seem trustworthy-ish, but like you're trying to meet your own end? Help me.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
So, what, you want me to tell all the nobles that it's Balin who's bribing people?
You're asking the King of Orzammar to send armies to the surface, but Orzammar has no king and we have no army. Right now, the men who should be fighting Darkspawn are brawling in the street. If this situation is not resolved, we face civil war. If you want Lord Harrowmont's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later.
Oh my god, could I choose neither of these turd douche sandwich bags?
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
That sounds a lot less shady than what the other guy wanted me to do.
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I've got it. I got it.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Okay. Okay, I'll enter the proving saying I'm going to do it for Lord Harrowmont. But I actually get there and I do it in my own name, or the name of the Orton ladies. Then I prove that, yes, I got it. Alright, I'm going to end this video here. Shh, shh. Thank you so much for watching. My head is off to you.